5:32. Our president, Richard Milhouse Nixon. The governor of New York State was Nelson Rockefeller. The mayor of New York City, John Lindsay. And in sports, with 19 seconds away from what appeared to be the Rangers' third straight defeat, Rod Gilbert scored a goal to tie the Rangers 3-3 with the Philadelphia Flyers. On the silver screen, Dustin Hoffman was starring in Little Big Man. It was playing at the Sutton Theater in Manhattan. On stage, Carol Channing and Sid Caesar were starring in Four in a Garden at the Broadhurst Theater. And on television, 7:30 on Channel 4, it was the Flip Wilson Show. Yes, with guests Muhammad Ali, Bobby Darin, and Lily Tomlin. I'm sure the devil made him do it. Thank you very much, Geraldine. This was a bonus hit. Rare Earth. Just Born to Wander at 101.1. CBS-FM, yeah, name was Amos Moses. Bonus hit from Mr. Jerry Reed. At 5:09 with Bobby J and the Wicked Wilson Pickett. Don't you ever let the green grass fool you. Listen to the story now at 101.1.
CBS-FM remembers 1971.
Betty Davis eyes, but it's Temptation eyes, yes. 4 top feet, miracle ears. As we look back 24 years ago this very day when this was a hit for Van Morrison, an ode to Fats Domino in 101.1. All about Fats Domino. That's Van Morrison 24 years ago today. When in sports, the Knickerbockers dropped their 5th road game in a row, losing to the Chicago Bulls 109-103. At the movies, Jack Nicholson and Karen Black were starring in 5 Easy Pieces. It was playing at the Little Carnegie Theater in Manhattan. On Broadway, Maureen Stapleton was starring in Neil Simon's new play, The Gingerbread Lady, at the Plymouth Theater. An orchestra seat would have cost you, now I'm talking 24 years ago, folks. Remember now, but you know, get it in your imagination. Just 1971, an orchestra seat would have cost you $8.50, while a seat in the balcony would have cost you $3.50 24 years ago. On TV, 8:30 on Channel 7. Yes, it was Bewitched as Samantha just twitched her nose. And I think it's time to begin our actual countdown. First, of course, the information used in CBS-FM's Top 20 Oldies Countdown contains music consistent with our format and is compiled from various sources. As we now begin the countdown with song number 20, as always. This time it's dropping now 4 positions from number 16 a week ago. This country singer known as the Cherokee Cowboy. He charted over 80 top 40 singles on the country charts. On the pop charts, however, this was his only top 20 hit. On Columbia Records, here's Ray Price for The Good Times. Song number 20 at 101.1. CBS-FM from the pen of Chris Christopherson. Ray Price, song number 20 for The Good Times. It's 5:22. I'm Bobby J, back in just a short moment with that group who took their name from the Chicago subway. Yes, FM. We now resume the actual countdown of January 21st, 1971, with song number 19 this week, dropping down 2 positions from number 17 a week ago. The 3rd top 20 hit for this jazz-oriented group out of the Windy City on Columbia Records. And I don't know if they were listening to the Jive 5 at the time this song was composed. You know, the song we played earlier, What Time Is It? Because it's a variation of the same theme. Here, Chicago, does anybody really know what time it is? 19. Well, it's really 5:27. I wouldn't lie to you, you know what I mean? CBS-FM, does anybody really know what time it is? Well, now it's 5:30. That's the time, exactly. Thank you. That's Chicago, song 19. I'm Bobby J with song 18, moving up 2 from number 20 a week ago. This Detroit singer, born Diane Earl, who left the Supremes in 1969 to pursue a solo career. This was her 3rd top 20 solo hit on Motown Records. Just call her Miss Ross. Diana Ross, song number 18. It's called Remember Me on the what? On the what? On the Top 20 Oldies Countdown.
Top 20 Countdown. 101 CBS-FM.
CBS-FM, Diana Ross. Yeah, Remember Me is a good thing. That song 18. Here's the number 17 song this week, dropping down 7 positions from number 10 a week ago. Label mate of Miss Ross. Song written and produced by Henry Cosby, William Smokey Robinson, and Stevie Wonder. Coming off the charts after spending 2 weeks at number 1 on Tamla Records. Smokey Robinson, The Miracles, Tears of a Clown, When There's No One Around at 101.1. WCBS-FM, Tears of a Cloud, Smokey Robinson, The Miracles on the Top 20 Oldies Countdown with Bobby J, song number 17. I've got Mr. Dave Edmonds in the wings. He's got song number 16 coming up in just a moment at 101.1. The Top 20 Oldies Countdown is sponsored in part by Bob Chizzulli and in part by Pace University.
Should old credit problems be forgot, regardless of past history? Like repossessions, foreclosures, even bankruptcy.
It's Bob Chizzulli, Super Automoles Resolution Solution, to give you credit, slow credit, no credit, no problem. Over 3,000 cars, trucks, and vans available statewide in the largest indoor showrooms in the East. Toyota, Mitsubishi, Pontiac, Jeep, Eagle, Hyundai, Suzuki, Lexus, and over 600 used cars and trucks, all with no down payment, no payments till summer, or discounts up to $7,000. Plus, when we make a deal, we'll even pay off your trade. It's our resolution solution to give you credit now through Monday only at Bob Chizzulli Super Auto Mall, Route 46 East, Little Falls, New Jersey. Minutes from everywhere, even New York State. Call Bob Chizzulli, 201-785-4710.
All offers with approved credit. Dealer to subsidize 60-month payment to buyer source till 6/195 and MSRP. 7,000 off on 95 Super R002-392. Discounts and rebates in lieu of deferred payment offer.
Imagine if you had the power to change your life, to move your career to where you want it to be, or simply find satisfaction within yourself. What you're imagining is the power of education, the power of Pace University's programs for adults. Pace University's adult programs give you the power to change your mind. And when you change your mind, you change your life. Pace offers a wide range of programs for adults who want to go back to school. Everything from single courses to certificate programs to undergraduate degrees in business, nursing, education, arts, sciences, and computer science and information systems. Pace has 4 locations in New York and Westchester with a wide range of flexible schedules. We offer credit for life experience, and our financial aid counselors will help find a way to make it affordable. The time to change your life is now, so call today.
Register now. Classes begin January 23rd, 1995. For further information, call 1-800-874-PACE, extension BA3. That's 1-800-874-PACE, extension BA3.
It's next to the kitchen. It's in the business park. It's over the bakery. It's the new American workplace. And to
refund from H&R Block. Get your money fast.
101 weather.
It's going to be cloudy, breezy, colder tonight. Occasional light rain, changing to light snow, low in the low 30s. Tomorrow, cloudy, breezy, cold. Occasional light snow again with a high in the upper 30s. And Monday, look for it to be mostly cloudy, breezy, and cold, high in the 30s. Currently 36 at 101.1.
CBS-FM. Top 20 Countdown. CBS-FM.
We now continue the actual countdown of January 21st, 1971, with song 16 this week. It's leaping up 15 positions from number 31 a week ago. A song that originally was a number 2 R&B hit for Smiley Lewis back in 1955. My Little Margie. Yes, Gail Storm. She did a version of it. And Fats Domino, too. It became the first chart hit for the singer, songwriter, and guitarist from Wales. On MAM Records, here's Dave Edmonds, I Hear You Knocking, But You Can't Come In. Song 16, 101.1. But you can't come in. Dave Edmonds, song number 16 with Bonnie, and here's song 15 this week, moving up 3 from number 18 a week ago. The first solo hit for this former member of Buffalo Springfield and Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. On Atlantic Records, Stephen Stills, When You Can't Be With the One You Love, Love the One You're With. Number 15 and 101.1. FM, yeah, if you can't be with the one you love, then love the one you're with. That's Stephen Stills, song 15 with Bobby J. Back in a moment with song number 14 from a Motown collaboration. 2 of the great groups joining forces to do this is coming up. It's 5:47 with Bobby J. right here at 101.1.
You know that crummy stereo receiver that never stays tuned?
Hello? Am I on the air?
That really drifts?
People of Earth.
Great week to replace it at Radio Shack's home audio sale. Save big on all home stereo systems, including our best-selling Optimus CD changers, surround sound receivers, tape decks, and more.
We want your ammonia.
Radio Shack. You've got questions, we've got answers.
How do you say in Spanish? 3 degrees below zero, snow shovel, and I'm freezing.
Freezing?
Countdown. CBS-FM.
We now continue the actual countdown of January 21st, 1971, with song number 14 this week, the song that was number 14 last week. After teaming up with the Temptations, the First Ladies of Motown teamed up with the Four Tops. and had a hit with a remake of a tune originally recorded by Ike and Tina Turner. On Motown Records, The Supremes, The Four Tops, River Deep, Mountain High, number 14 at 101.1. River Deep, Mountain High, Supremes and The Four Tops. Fronting the Supremes, Gene Terrell. And, of course, fronting The Four Tops, Levi Stubbs. That's song number 14. Here's the number 13 song this week, climbing up 6 positions to number 19 a week ago. A song which is produced and co-written by Clay McMurray, who had just teamed up to work with this Atlanta family group. On Motown Soul subsidiary, here's Gladys Knight the Pips. If I were your woman, you were my man. We'd have a strange relationship. That's song 13 at 101.1. To recap, January 21st, 1971 was a Thursday. It was sunny. The high was 32. And in sports, Rick Barry scored 32 points, 15 in the last quarter to lead the New York Nets to a 113-106 victory over the Floridians. On the silver screen, Richard Benjamin, Carrie Snodgrass, and Frank Langella were starring in Diary of a Mad Housewife. It was playing at the Art Theater on 8th Street in Manhattan and the Carlton Theater in the Bronx. On stage, Tony Roberts and Jenny O'Hara were starring in Promises, Promises. That was at the Schubert Theater. And on the tube at 9:30 on Channel 4, it was 1 Adam 12, 1 Adam 12, See the Man, 211 in progress, all that good stuff there. Good Jack Webb show, you know. And this was a bonus hit for the chairman of the board. Yeah, you want to dance to my music, you got to pay to my piper. Well, yeah, chairman of the board, General Johnson, dance to my music. You must pay to my piper. Ask your mama. She does a lot of paying. It's 10 past 6 o'clock with Bobby J. 50 minutes away from Cousin Brissy. It's Saturday Night Oldies Party at 7 o'clock, and we're going to resume the actual countdown of January 21st, 1971 with song number 12 this week, dropping down 4 positions. The number 8 a week ago, this Detroit group who was still going strong after the departure of Diana Ross. Featuring Gene Terrell on lead vocals on Motown Records, The Supremes. And they stoned love at 101.1.
Now, stone love.
Gene Terrell, Mary Wilson, Cindy Birdsong, The Supremes. That's song number 12, Stoned Love. At 6:14 with Bobby J. Here's song 11. It's dropping down 6 positions from number 5 a week ago, This TV Family, with a song that was coming off the charts after spending 3 weeks at number 1. Now, actually, this song features David Cassidy on lead vocals and his real-life stepmom, Shirley Jones, on background vocals. On Larry Udall's Bell record label, The Partridge Family, I Think I Love You, song number 11 at 101.1. WCBS-FM, yeah, Partridge Family, I Think I Love You. It's 6:17, and that's song number 11. And this is the number 10 song this week. It's moving up 2 from number 12 a week ago. This singer from Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, who owned his own barbershop before pursuing a singing career. This was his 95th and final top 20 hit on RCA Records. Here's Perry Como, and It's Impossible. Number 10 at 101.1. WCBS-FM, it's impossibile. Yes, it's impossible. That's Perry Como on the Top 20 Oldies Countdown. That's song number 10 with Bobby J. As we look back to this date, 1971, at the movies, Peter Sellers and Goldie Hawn were starring in There's a Girl in My Soup. It was playing at the Lyric Theater in Manhattan and the Earl Theater in Queens. On Broadway, Lauren Bacall was starring in Applause. It was at the Palace Theater. And on television, 7:30 on Channel 2, it was Family Affair starring Brian Keith and Sebastian Cabot. Well, it's 6:21. You're just 39 minutes away from Cousin Brucey with his Saturday Night Oldies Party, and I'll be back shortly with the number 9 song for you, coming from country singer Lynn Anderson. When I was in the Top 20 Oldies Countdown with song number 9 this week, climbing up 6 positions from number 15 a week ago, this country singer from Grand Forks, North Dakota, with her first and only top 20 hit on the pop chart on Columbia Records, Lynn Anderson. I beg your pardon, I never promised you a rose garden at 101.1. WCBS-FM, yeah, I beg your pardon. Never promised you that rose garden. Promised you a lot of other things. In fact, read the prenup. That's Lynn Anderson on the Top 20 Oldies Countdown. That's song number 9. Here is the number 8 song this week. Moving up 3 positions for number 11 a week ago, this future superstar born Reginald Dwight, with the first of his many hits to come on Uni Records. Elton John, it's your song. It's song number 8 on the
Top 20 Countdown. 101 CBS-FM.
FM, an auspicious beginning for Reginald Dwight. known to the world and loved as Elton John. Song number 8, and that's your song. I'm Bobby J, and here is song number 7 this week. The song that was number 7 a week ago. It became the first and only hit to reach the top 20 for this singer and songwriter from New Orleans on Chimneyville Records. Here's King Floyd. Come on and groove me. Give me a number 7. Yeah. WCBS-FM, that's King Floyd. Yeah, that's Groove Me. Song number 7 on the Top 20 Oldies Countdown. With
Top 20 Countdown. CBS-FM.
We now continue the Top 20 Oldies Countdown with song number 6 this week. Is moving up 3 positions from number 9 a week ago. There's Brooklyn native who made her Broadway debut in I Can Get It For You Wholesale back in 1962. Now, over the years, she's become known not only for her singing, but her acting, producing, directing abilities, the ability to make millions of dollars on a concert tour, as she did recently. Here's Babs of Brooklyn, Miss Barbara Streisand, Columbia Records, going down her Stony Ann Laura Nero composition right here at 101.1. CBS-FM, the story of my career. I'm heading for my Stony End. Oh, yes. Bring the rocks and the brickbacks. That's Barbara Streisand, song number 6. As we look back 24 years ago this very day. And this is the number 5 song this week, dropping down a notch from number 4 a week ago. This Latin rock group who formed in San Francisco and had their second top 20 hit with a song originally recorded by Fleetwood Mac on Columbia Records. He is Carlos Santana. His group, Santana, she's a black magic woman, song 5 at 101.1. Santana, Black Magic Woman, song number 5 on the Top 20 Oldies Countdown. Here's the number 4 song this week. Moving up 2 for number 6 a week ago, the 8th top 20 hit for this trio of brothers from Manchester, England, who grew up down under on Atco Records. Here are the Bee Gees. It's called Lonely Days. Well, where would I be without my woman at 101.1? CBS-FM, those are the Bee Gees on the Top 20 Oldies Countdown at 9 away from 7 o'clock. And the Cuz, that was song number 4 in a moment. The final 3 of our countdown right here at 101.1.
Here's
The final 3 of our countdown. Song number 3 this week was the song that was number 3 last week. It was a tune written by Hal David and Burt Bacharach. And it marked the 8th and the top 20 hit for this group, consisting of Marilyn McCoo, Florence LaRue, Billy Davis Jr., Lamont McLemore, and Ron Townsend on Bell Records. Here, the Fifth Dimension, One Less Bell to Answer, One Less Egg to Fry at 101.1, song number 3. CBS-FM, that's One Less Bell to Answer. Fifth Dimension on the Top 20 Oldies Countdown. That's song number 3. Here's the number 2 song this week, dropping down a notch from number 1 a week ago. This former Beatle with his first solo hit, which is just choking me up as I speak. It just spent a month at number 1 on Apple Records. Here's George Harrison. My Sweet Lord, do-lang, do-lang. 101.1. FM New York. That's the number 2 song, George Harrison. My Sweet Lord, as we take a look at the top 5 LPs. Number 5, the Partridge Family album by who else? The Partridge Family. Number 4, Sly and the Family Stones, Greatest Hits. Number 3, Various Artists, Jesus Christ Superstar. The number 2 album, an album I still have in my final collection, Santana's Abraxas. And the number 1 album from whence this last song we heard came from, George Harrison and All Things Must Pass. It's true. That's what my proctologist told me. Cousin Bruce, he's standing by. He's next. I'll see you tomorrow at 3 and at 5 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to count down the top 20 songs of January 22nd, 1964. Here's the number 1 song this week, moving up a notch from number 2 a week ago. This trio who formed here in New York City and had their first hit in 1970 with Candida. This was their follow-up hit, and it stayed here at number 1 for 3 weeks on Larry Udall's Bell label. Here's Tony Orlando and Dawn. You knock 3 times. Number 1 at 101.1.